full moon. A spooky, deserted mansion. Halloween night.
All right, dudes! And dudesses. Let's party!
I've got for you today an 80s gore bonanza, Night of the Demons. This may be the most straightforward movie that I've looked at all season. It's literally some high school kids go out to party on Halloween. Everybody's headed to Hull House, a deserted funeral home, formerly the home of a mass murderer. So not just a funeral home, but also where a murderer lives. Interesting.
This place was once a funeral parlor, wasn't it?
Yeah, biggest one in 4 counties.
A funeral parlor? Way out here?
Well, sure, it's nice and cozy, right next to the old cemetery. And rumor has it old man Hull really loved his clientele. I mean in the carnal sense.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I once saw a portrait of Mrs. Hull.
They perform a seance, demons come out, they possess a few of the teens, and then we kind of get some Evil Dead demon people who are just going around killing. That's really all there is to this movie, which isn't necessarily a bad thing for a horror movie. This one does seem a little bit off though to me. It doesn't carry itself as well as some of these more classic 80s horror films. So obviously we have some bad writing, we have some terrible performances, to the point where I can't even tolerate seeing some of the characters on screen. They're so horrible.
This looks fine. I've never seen anybody spend more time in a mirror.
Relax. I just want to look good for the boys.
This is also a very raunchy, smutty movie. We have Linnea Quigley, who, if you don't know her, she's Trash from Return of the Living Dead. Great movie, great example of how to do this kind of movie right. And it's clear that they cast her for one thing, or well, for a few things, let's be honest. It does lead to one of the coolest special effects in the movie. I wish I could show you guys, but I feel like I shouldn't put it in this video, so maybe you can check it out. Maybe I'll add it really blurred on the screen and you can just kind of guess what's going on. But speaking of special effects, the demons look really gross. There's good gore, there's good blood. I mean, all of the nasty gore effects are great. The smutty parts are maybe a little too smutty for my taste. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I would recommend Night of the Demons to an 80s horror fan who's gone through all of the essentials. They're like, okay, I've seen all the Friday the 13th, I've seen the Nightmare on Elm Streets, I've seen the sleepaway camps, like where do I go next? I've done the Return of the Living Dead, then you come check in on Night of the Demons. If you haven't seen some of those more essential ones, don't even waste your time on this one yet, okay? Just wait until you're scraping the bottom of that barrel.